Hello, City of Heroes and City of Villains fans. That's not my Fortunata. Hold on, let's see where Vale would have went. So, I was fortunate enough earlier, this early afternoon to get off work early, and just so happened our buddy APOC was running some labyrinth missions, and that enabled me to get some extra funds to make some of the changes I wanted to make to my Fortunata build or complete them. Let's take a look and see what I did. So the previous build was a little squishier. I went in and got tough. I was able to squeeze tough into the build. I didn't feel I needed to weave because she's got plenty of defense. It's her damage resistance, which I believe suffers at times. So when she runs into enemies that bypass defense or debuff defense, she gets hit a little hard. Also, I wasn't really happy with her speed, the speed of her kills, speed time for her to defeat enemies. So I spec'd in the Gloom and Dark Obliteration, giving her two extra attacks for some more damage into her build. I do mean the plus three, this other recharge reduction. I had an extra slot. I slapped that in a recharge. I don't know how else to put it. So she's got Poison Dart and Dart Burst. I like these two attacks, even though they're from the Night Widow tree, not the Fortunata tree, because they got a slash regeneration aspect and they do some toxic damage, and that's really cool. Psychic Tornado, thanks to today's run with APOC and Labyrinth, I was able to get a full slotting set of Ragnarok in here, which is really exciting for me. Made enough money to get the last three of those that I needed. Dominates, got Spider's Bite in it, Psyche's Whales, got Armageddon, love that set. So she's got some purple stuff going on here. She works fine without them, but the purples sure do help. Combat training defensive, combat training offensive, tactical training maneuvers, indomitable will, tactical training leadership. Got that full set there of adjusted targeting, which gives us a little bit more on the damage resistance that I wanted. Foresight is a mule, meaning it's holding a resistance and defense unique, a resistance to all unique from shield wall, and teleportation, protection, and defense to all from in Foresight. So just a little extra things to help. Tactical training assault. I go plus three this eventually. I don't have boosters right now to boost it up, but that'll help with endurance management, mass presence, mind link, tactical vengeance. Yes, you're noticing a whole lot of luck of the gambler because I'm looking for the sweet, sweet recharge. Combat jumping's a mule. I basically just got it to hold this in. I can toggle it on, and I do when I play, but really it's to hold that increased global recharge. Tough. My favorite resistance set is Unbreakable Guard, just does so much. And with the Fortunata, getting that hit point boost, which I'll show you later, is really great. Um, Gloom has got Superior Winter's Bite. I had the set, so I slotted it. Dark Obliteration's got Positron's Blast in it. Hasten's got three of these. Doesn't probably really need it. It's probably overkill, but who cares? My favorite budget slotting for stamina is three of the efficacy adapters. Just because they give you two nice buffs, which you get a little bit of extra health, and your recovery goes up by 1.5% without having to put a proc in there. Health's got Numina's convalescence, regeneration, and recovery. So let's give her a shot and see how she does. Now I know, let's see, I got this one. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. I'm gonna go plus three because I don't want to spend all day killing bosses. Plus four and above bosses start to get difficult to take out. So we're just gonna go a little bit lower there. Just enough to keep it interesting. Plus three times six is completely respectable setting. plus 3 times 6 if you're on a team that's not doesn't have a lot of damage or is just kind of starting out. That work. I find that to be good XP. I know people will argue about it, but or plus 3 times 8 even. Um, plus 3 is very respectable. It still feels tough. Still feels like you got deal with a couple things, but that you're dealing with enemies well and stuff, but you're not killing yourself. So Mind Link is permanent. Just gonna toggle that. I went for support radio, though I could go to assault for damage, but support just because I like the defense boost. And we're just gonna see what goes here. Yeah, I'm not liking this already. And if I wanted to, I could teleport backwards and then combat teleport was an option, but I just like regular teleport because I can follow people around maps if I need to, and it's just a little that's better range. Not as energy efficient as some other stuff. So already I'm liking this a lot better. I feel like I've got enough tools to deal with I need to deal with. Running bosses continue to be my bane. I hate them. And also, Dark Obliteration is probably debuffing to hit, which on a defense tune is great. Take a red here a second. Pick an enrage to see if it gives me enough. There we go. There we're gonna. There you see my perma link there. So wow, she did fantastic. Let's pop over here. I'm not gonna clear this whole map. I'm just kind of fooling around right now. I was gonna try to pull into corner, but the pets are gonna aggro stuff, so this is just gonna be messy. That's all right. It's hard to pull with pets because pets don't necessarily know unless you put them and tell them to stay. Which I think the lower pets you do have mastermind controls, so that probably would have made more sense. But you see, she's clearing a lot better than the first build I had did. And this is an older tune that I have. But looking here, she dates back to 2019. So she's was when I found the game had just come back online. But yeah, she's clearing so much better than the other build was doing. And I'm gonna back up a little so I can hit with the ranges and the cones and get more enemies. The hardest thing is keeping my eye, remembering to keep my eye on Mind Link so that I click it when it comes back up because so much of her defense is coming from that. I'm not as happy with her endurance management as I was with the other tune, but her kill time and her speed killing enemies is just so much better. Yeah, she just doing that. And even when we get a boss that we can't deal with, um, I don't know if I'm gonna clear this whole map or not. I just wanted to demo the build, where she's at. She's pretty nifty. I am pretty satisfied with the build. If we take a look here, what we're looking at stat wise, she's got an amazing amount of resistance. Though the cap for Soldiers of Arachnos is 85% resistance, but 45 and above resistance is real good to help you deal with defense debuffs when they come through and start. You need a way to mitigate some of that damage coming in. So I'm thrilled with her numbers. Energy resistance low, but it's hard to get high, to get 30 and above on everything. It's just difficult. 45% is great though. Um, defense, her defense. Just do this again. Her mind link to back up. So it doesn't look impressive by some pimper standards. I get it, but it's soft cap in most places. And this is a teaming build. So when she teams, if anybody else has got maneuvers, force field, any other kind of defense buff, her numbers start looking crazy. I've seen them in the triple digits on the right team. It's just nuts. Just crazy amounts of defense. And still, this amount of defense that she has, while it's not uber, is very, very, very good. Very, very good. She'll be able to handle most um, of the content in the game, either solo or with a team. Like all soldiers of Arachnos, she loves teams and she thrives on overlapping buffs on teams. But even even on her own, she's really kind of cool. I just teleported to show off. You know, always gotta keep your eye up for that buff though. Make sure that I'm doing mine, Link. But I think Dark's a nice dark or soul or dark are really nice for Fortunatas just because they've got so much defense. Oh, that boss was killing me. I didn't see him over there. Yeah, he's got me in a fire patch. So not standing in a fire patch would probably be a good idea. So busy talking, not paying attention. But I even feel with the boss lasting, I feel she handles and kills bosses much faster and better than the other build did. You got two bosses. It's usually a gunslinger and a titan when you're dealing with these guys. They're usually in the groups. What I could do is try to herd them over into a corner so my AoEs can do some of the work. So I'm not wasting damage. Hopefully they will come and pursue me. Oh wow. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, that guy drives me nuts with all that teleporting. So perfect plan wasn't quite so perfect. We'll just see here and here. Gotta get out of that dang fire patch. Gotta remember to move out of those because they're dangerous. I could have used my teleport back backwards to do it too. I got two macros, go to and teleport back. Go to takes me up close and personal. Here, show you. Try to stack a hold there with my ionic judgment. But still, I feel better. I know that first video I did, she really struggled with bosses. And she can take bosses out now. And she can take whole groups of enemies. On a team, she can flatten with that psychic whale. Once the tank grab aggro, she jumps in on top of that tank, hits that psychic whale. Any squishies are going to go down. And she's going to shave a good chunk of hit points off the bosses. But yeah, I just wanted to show what I've been thinking with this build and where I'm going with it. And I'm satisfied with this as it is now. I don't think I'll change it. Um, it's pretty nifty the way that it already is. I could slot some speed into sprint to help her run speed too. But yeah, it's pretty decent build. Took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with it. I like the mix of poison, psionic, and dark damage. So she's got a nice range of different types of damage she's done. She's not doing just one type of damage. She's doing dark damage, she's doing psi damage, she's doing poison dart damage. So that avoids the people who worry a little bit too much about not psionic resistance in robots. Might have been why the robots are a little hard to kill too, because they resist psionic. She still can take him down. But decent build. Uh, Once it gets going, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Well, thanks for watching and see you around.